Now, in gravitation chapter, we see the topics variation of G with altitude. We know that G is vary. It is not constant, it will be vary. So, we find out the variation of G with altitude means height. As we go far from the surface of the earth, then whether it is decrease or increase, whether the value of G increase or decrease, we can determine in these topics variation of G with altitude. So we know that naturally every object attracts towards the earth, and this object moves towards the earth. If we have released any body from height h from the earth's surface, it will be attracted toward the earth. So it has acceleration, and due to this, that is called as acceleration due to gravity. No, we know that according to acceleration due to gravity, that body moves toward the earth. So that is called as acceleration due to gravity. So that suppose m is the mass of body, or object. Capital M, mass of the earth, R is the radius of the earth, G acceleration due to gravity. Now suppose that this is earth of center O, and this is R is the radius of the earth, and we have kept an object at a height h from the earth surface. This is h. H is the height, and we have kept an object at a height h from the earth's surface of mass m, and this is the capital M is the mass of earth. So here we have already studied in previous lecture the acceleration due to gravity on the earth's surface is given by the acceleration due to gravity on the earth's surface is given by G equals to Gm upon R square. We know very well. But now we have kept the body at height h from the earth's surface as shown in figure. Therefore, this is the distance from the center of the earth to the body. Therefore, then the acceleration due to gravity at height h from the earth's surface is given by gh. H is the suffix of height. Gh equal to gm upon naturally r plus h square. Equation number 2. But your aim to find GH, whether it is decrease or increase, we find out it. Now divide equation 2 by 1. Therefore, GH upon G equals to Gm upon r plus h square upon gm r square. Therefore, gh equals to gh upon g equals to gm upon r plus h square into r square upon gm. This is cancelled. Therefore, gh upon g equals to r square upon r plus h square. Therefore, gh equals to g r square upon, we take out r out of bracket. Therefore, r square in bracket 1 plus h by 2. 1 plus h by r square. Now this is cancelled, r square. Therefore, gh equals to g 1 upon 1 plus h by r square. But here this can be written as gh equal to 1 plus h by r raised to minus 2. Because this is in denominator, we take in denominator, this is the bracket in denominator, we take in numerator. Therefore, its power becomes negative, and then we can write gh equal to g in bracket 1 plus h by r raised to minus 2. Now here again, by using binomial theorem, gh equals to g in bracket 1 minus twice h by r. In this case, if h is very less than r, then higher powers of h by r, higher powers of h by r are neglected. Therefore, this equation becomes gh equals to g in bracket 1 minus twice h by r. 3. Equation number 3. This equation shows that as we go far from the earth's surface, or as altitude increases, the value of g decreases. So here gh goes on decreasing. Gh is the acceleration due to gravity at height h from the earth's surface. So from this equation it is clear that as we go away from earth, or as we go far from the surface of the earth, the value of g goes on decreasing. So gs goes on decreasing, because here r is constant, and if h increases, then the ratio of twice h by r also increase. If h increase, this ratio increase, and therefore the total bracket value will be decreased, and that's why gs will be decreased. So that as altitude increase, the value of g decreases or decrease. So this is the complete about variation of g with altitude. From this equation number 3, it is clear that as we go away from the earth's surface, the value of g goes on decreasing. Okay, ठीक, okay, thank you.